Alright, I'm back home and it is 1:30 a.m. We just landed at the Syracuse airport a little less than an hour ago. My mom graciously came and picked me up close to 1 o'clock. So I'm going to do my best to keep this first and foremost quiet so that everybody who's here can remain asleep while I unpack and prepare for the day ahead tomorrow, which will be Sunday, which will be a very good day. Tomorrow, planning to get a slight bit of work done, review a lot of videos in the morning, and then be able to just hang out with family all day, which will be good, very good. But today was an eventful day. It was a 20-hour day, 20 and a half hour day. Woke up at 4:55 and it's now 1:32 a.m. So I just want to give a bit of a recap. I got to sleep at a good time last night. It was sleep around 8:30, like lights out, falling asleep, which was a good start. So still got our 8 hours. When the alarm went off in the morning, though, I really wanted to stay under the sheets, as lately a lot of mornings have been. This we've been in the grind mode of just like the boring work over and over and over and over and over again. And this has been the period in business, maybe not the most, but definitely up there, where I just like have not been wanting to do things, but like obviously, still doing them. But yeah, in the morning did not want to get up. I had an 8-mile run today scheduled in a brand new city. We were in North Nashville. It didn't seem like we were in the best area. I mean, it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't the best area. So I'm like, okay, 8 miles around here. Like, I don't know where exactly I'm going, whatever. I'm trying to map out the route. And the mental chatter this morning was, it was loud. Just stay in bed, just get a couple extra hours, you'll be all right. Like, you could use the sleep. And it was definitely two internal characters on each shoulder fighting this morning. Luckily, the non-coward won, and we went out for 8-mile easy run this morning, which turned out to be really good. After that, I took a shower and switched my flight from tomorrow to today, so I could see if we could get it in time. So that was good. Had one of our clients come over to the Airbnb that we rented out, as you saw yesterday. Filmed a bunch around the house. Went to go do a podcast with him. Got in total about 15 to 20 videos, which was good. And then also got to chat with him a little bit about ManyChat and like starting to monetize on the back end of all of the views that we're generating with him. So that was good. And then just overall get to see the process step by step of like what it's like for a client going through our services, see where like the bottlenecks and choke points are, and so we can make the service better. And then after our podcast together, drove up to Hendersonville, Tennessee, and had a really good podcast with a buddy of mine, Jake, who met inside of one of the coaching programs. They were both in together. We had a really good podcast. He see if I can find this. He had this, the dude literally, he was like, yeah, we're gonna do some crazy stuff in the podcast. I was like, all right, bro, yeah, whatever. I didn't say, oh yeah, whatever, but I was like, oh, it's cool. He literally, this was my Instagram story today. Before it, he whips out a chainsaw, wood, and a fire extinguisher. And I thought he had a knife right there. I was like, bro, what's going on? But he always does something called a prop parable, where like he'll be teaching a lesson and he want to say like cut through the noise. And so he had like wood and a chainsaw, which was cool. My flight was at 7:14 p.m. and I was supposed to leave the podcast at 4:45 just because it was like a 40-minute drive. Want to make sure we got there on time. And we ended up going until 5:30. So I was like certain we were going to miss it, but we had to weave in traffic, fly to the airport, and I get there and there's zero line at security. It was awesome. I was hungry, so I wanted to go get a Philly cheesesteak. I was like, dude, I got to board in 5 minutes. Like, what's up? He's like, no worries, bro, I got you. Skipped the line, ordered a Philly cheesesteak, tipped the guy really nicely, and then skipped the line, got the Philly cheesesteak. Ate it on a flight by myself, not flight by myself, but like row totally by myself. Check this out. this is a flight. Can't beat that. Road totally to myself. Philly cheesesteak. So that was good. I flew first class today on the way from Charlotte to Syracuse. It was like $40 extra for the seat that I wanted, or $70 extra for first class. So I just upgraded to first class, and I was like just boonking all the snacks. I probably like 8 snacks on the plane and like 3 drinks of orange juice. So that went well. And now I'm here, and it is 1:37. So I'm going to prep for tomorrow, set everything out that needs to get set out, so we can have a successful day. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.